Atokunale here. Femi, what do you think is playing out here? What do you make of the stories surrounding the release of the kidnapped kingpin and, of course, the unfortunate killing of 3 policemen? Do you get a sense that this was a well-hatched out plan and very well executed?
Well, thanks for having me on this very hot topic. With the loggerheads between Nigerian police and the Nigerian Army is a very sad one, and it's not something we should just take lightly, because the question is this: why will you shoot the Nigerian police vehicle coming probably in a convoy with a suspect? And another question is raised: why will you actually release a suspect unhandcuffed in the first place to probably to the bush or to anywhere? How was it able to happen? What led to that? It shows clearly there's a lot of miscommunication and poor journey management all through this scenario we're seeing today played out.
Femi, let me just stay with you for a second before I go back to Sifon. Not too long ago, respected General Danjuma did say that there was some level of collusion within the military. Now, with this happening, and some people are already saying this sort of confirms what we feared all the while. Do you have such concerns that this kidnapping that has gone on in different parts of the country has the fingerprints of top people, even within the army? Hello, Femi, this for you.
Okay, if this is for me,
Yes.
sorry about that.
Yeah.
I think if you look at it very well, there is a big problem here. What is the level of communication? And if we have some insiders saying we have so many intel being leaked out, yes, their responsibility is happening that way. And if it's happening that way, we need to really investigate it. We are in a situation whereby high-profile people are being kidnapped, and it's not even putting us into the real scene of order. Yes, we're ready to combat the spate of kidnap in our country today. It is a shame and it is a disgrace. We shouldn't be asking for things like this at this point in time.
Sifon, how is this incident likely to affect the relationship between the army and the police?
Well, just as you just mentioned, how will it affect the relationship? Going by how police operatives personally are reacting, they feel pained that this has happened, and definitely, you know, that would have an impact on their relationship with their colleagues in the military uniform. They have said that in previous times, incidences like this have happened, and according to one of them, he says, and afterwards, not much has been done in the quest for justice for police operatives, and gives them some worry on the fact that this is, for them, the umpteenth time that this would be happening, and therefore they are pained, and they would have that this did not happen, but unfortunately it has happened, and they are picking up the bits and pieces. But they are resolved to go after the kingpin. It's there. They say, come what may, they would ensure that they crack down and bring him to book if for any reason that would bring some consolation to the families of those they have lost.
Sifon, let me remain with you. Are you privy to any level of engagement between the Nigerian Army and the police on this particular issue?
Yeah, there are engagements between both services, talking about the Army and the Nigerian Police. So far, a joint investigation panel has been established, led by a Deputy Inspector General of Police. And we do not know other members of that panel, but we know it's led by a Deputy Inspector General of Police, who is going to embark, or has embarked, on a fact-finding mission to understand the circumstances surrounding the killing of these police operatives. We are expecting that maybe hours or days from now, they would make public their preliminary findings.
All right. Femi Aratokun, now, what do you make of the Army's response to this unfortunate killing by their soldiers of policemen? They're saying that these policemen were killed in error.
I don't think there's anything like error over here, because if there's error, then the suspect should be as well, be shot dead as well. So the question is, why was the suspect allowed to go freely? Where did he go to? We really don't know. Who released him? The question is this. We have so many questions and answers. So the suspect, I mean, the soldiers should be brought back into probably their station or whatever for proper questioning. It shows we have poor lack of journey management in Nigeria, and the poor communication between the Nigerian police and the military has clearly been seen and demonstrated in this very sad event.
Right. Thank you so much, Femi Aratokunale, joining us via Skype from the UK. Security expert. Thank you so much for joining us. And Sifon Esen, our defense correspondent, thank you so much. You're going to stay on this, and we'll see how things pan out.